Moments of peace and quiet are super important to me. In the past, I was always looking to be in the mix socially. I always wanted to seem so cool. But when I was turning 20, life naturally pushed me into a season of solitude. I was working my first full-time job, sometimes working 16-hour shifts till 5 a.m. just to wake up and do it all over again the next day. It was consuming me. During that time, 3 major events happened that ultimately shifted my life path. I got out of my first relationship, stopped smoking weed, and I got fired from the job. These things played a major role in defining who I was in the vital years of a teenage boy becoming a young man. Now that they were no longer there, my life began deconstructing. When I stopped smoking, I saw my friends less. And when I got fired, I got my time back, yet most of the things I spent it on before I was no longer doing. At first, I was in a low place and felt the lack of purpose. But eventually, in that lack, I asked myself, well, do I have a purpose to my life? And in that low place of everything being stripped away from who I was, with all my time back, in that slow quietness of life, a voice started to whisper. At first it was too soft to understand, but as I sat and listened, it got louder. The louder it got, the more familiar it sounded. The tone, the intonations, the pitch, the voice was mine. I realized the voices of the world were drowning the voice within me, trying to speak. Be like this, people will like you. This will make you cool. You have to do this, it's just the way things are. It had been a long time since I heard my own voice. A long time since my opinions felt true to my life. The struggles I'd been experiencing were just a reflection of the conflict within me. My voice was competing with the voices of the world and failing. So in that low place of feeling void of any purpose, with all my layers stripped back, that was the blessing. I now had a blank canvas to repaint my painting, to redefine who I am. And now with a lot more paint on that canvas, it's vital for me to take time to myself, finding peaceful places where it's just quiet enough to listen. 'Cause just as easy as before, your voice can drown in the busyness of the world.